Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in.
Okay.
Hold tight, hold tight.
Here we go.
Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight.
Chad, we are back. We're back with the OG playlist. I don't know what. Let's see if this is better. Okay, we might get choked for this, but Chad, how's everyone doing? Is the audio good? Give me a 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2. Chad, good morning, boys. How are we doing?
Chad 1 2 1 2. Is this the Chad? Is this the Chad that everyone is talking about?
Morning, can you hear me?
Bonang, we can hear you loud and clear, my brother.
Beautiful.
Chad, I'm currently in longs. I'm just letting you guys know from a little bit earlier. I am monitoring this previous daily low. There's our point of control. We are effectively, technically bearish on the day, but we are trading
Where's
back.
this playlist been the whole time? Huh?
Alright, Chad, so just letting you guys know, US 30 am ready to go short if we start trading below that previous daily low. But for now, I am long. Good morning, Bonang. You well, my brother?
I'm well today. I can't complain.
Alright, Chad still didn't let me know if the audio is good. Sounds good. Okay. Alrighty, Chad, we are going to start here as always with a prayer. I'm actually going to ask Miles to do the prayer for us today. Miles, my brother.
Can we just check that chat on Bonang's head?
Oh, the chat.
Yeah,
sorry.
Then we should be good. Chad will be good though.
Damn.
Let me just get you in here.
Sorry, we had the chat on Bonang there.
All right. Okay, Chad, let's bow our eyes and close our heads. Heavenly Father, we come before you today just to want to give you all the praise and all the honor and all the glory, Jesus. Thank you that we can be woken up this morning. There's another day for us to breathe, which means we have purpose in today. We have purpose in life, Father God. We pray, Father God, that as we trade this morning, Father God, you grant us clear minds, tunnel vision, and focused on our trades, Father God. Whatever plans of the enemy is here to attack us, Father God, we bind it and we clear it null and void in the mighty name of Jesus. We pray that we have an awesome session this morning and a blessed one in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen. Chad, let's get straight into it. We will be also selecting the 18 winners for 18K. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Alright guys, let's get straight into the economic calendar for today. Alrighty, today, let's see. Okay, so we had some pound data coming out. Chase. We had some pound data coming out this morning. All red numbers, so obviously that was relatively negative for the pound. And then a little bit later, we've got some ECB speakers. 34 minutes. I don't know where they are speaking from. Let's just check here. Fifth conference on financial stability in Madrid, Spain. Okay. PPI a little bit later. So we've got some data today. So it's not going to be as dry as yesterday. Hopefully not. Alrighty, Chad, on the daily, dollar index now finally starting to make its way outside of this range. We've been talking about this range for quite a while now, and is this now the breakout that we are expecting? For me, there's two zones to monitor. This is the first zone. If we start trading back above this zone, we could push up there. But ultimately now, this seems like we are going for that breakout. All right, so bearish for me on the day. Looking at where we are trading on the session, there's a bit of a gap up there. We've traded below Asia lows now, and I actually want to see dollar go and close that gap higher. All right, but currently contained within the Asia range, so nothing here for me on the dollar as of yet. Just a little bit of wait and see. NASDAQ yesterday closing bearish, all right, Chad. But what I want to show you guys here quickly is I cannot be bearish on one daily candle close. And also, if you look left with me, we actually closed bearish above this minor little resistance zone, intermediate resistance zone. And we didn't engulf this candle, even though we took liquidity highs. We are still effectively bullish, because if you look at the structure, you can clearly see that we are still breaking out higher. The only thing which concerns me a little bit is that you can see after this nice run to the upside, we are now starting to stair step here. And what I mean by stair step, you can see that these moves up are becoming softer and softer. And eventually what is going to happen is you're going to get some type of correction. Not always, but there's some type of correction that's going to come. And you can also see that there's a gap still open there on NAS. And that correction is going to come. So this is almost, I want to say, a little bit of an exhaustion pattern where you start to squeeze. Not a wedge formation. It's just literally the moves up are getting smaller and smaller, and there's going to come a point where we break lower and correct. So just be very aware if you are looking at longing. Don't swing for the fences. But as of today, while we are trading above that previous daily low, sorry, let's just go to this chart. I already marked it out there for us. While we are trading above the previous daily low, I will be bullish on the pair, not the pair, the instrument. And also while we are trading above this point of control there, let me just show you where's the point of control. There's your point of control. There's your daily flip. No, this is chalked. Give me 1 second, chat. Do apologize. This is chalked. Previous daily low. Give me 1 second. Some bangers here. Previous daily low right there, and let's just get the daily flip is there. Alrighty, so let's quickly check it. Beautiful, there we go. So while we are trading above that previous daily low and above this point of control, I will be bullish. Once we start trading back below the previous daily low, that is when I will start flipping bearish on the pair. But currently long bias for me. US 30, let's check US 30 on the daily real quick here. Daily time frame yesterday closing bullish. I would expect us to actually go and fill that wick from yesterday. We closed bullish. We took the previous daily low now, and we are now starting to hold above it. Okay, so that is why I'm currently long on US 30. But as I mentioned to the early birds here, is that if we start trading below here, very, very clean level. Let me just do this quickly. Very, very clean level. I will go short on this chat. All right, because then effectively yesterday was that sweep, and now we are going to start trading lower. So I've got a tiny little position in here. I'm going to see what we do at this point of control a little bit later. If we start breaking above these areas, I will add to my position, but I'm ready to kill this position off. If we start doing something like this, then I will go short, but for now I'm long. Gold quickly on the daily. We had some geopolitical tensions, Israel and Iran or Syria, escalations in that territory. On the daily, you can clearly see this is that zone we spoke about yesterday. Closing right up against it, but effectively now I would expect gold to actually fill out this range to 33.86, so relatively bullish while we trade above the previous daily high. And I just want to mark out that previous daily high for us. Let's just quickly get that previous daily high. There we go. Big thing now is how can we get involved with gold? That is the big question on everybody's lips, is how do we get involved? So very simple for me. The longs are a little bit tricky now, because effectively if you look at the volume profile, This is almost a P-shaped volume profile. So the majority of the volume is sitting up at the highs. But I'm going to say one thing. If we can get above this 33.75, longs are still definitely on the table. Other than that, if we start rejecting there, the shorts actually look good into that gap fill. There's a little bit of a gap up. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to monitor that point of control. GU real quick. I'm almost done here, Chad. The daily is effectively still in a range. It is still very, very messy in terms of the price action here. Multiple rejections off those daily highs there. And no bottom wick on this daily candle. Little to no bottom wick. So I am effectively bullish while we trade above that previous daily high. And at one stage, this consolidation, similar to what happened on DXY, this consolidation is going to break out, all right? So for me to be really super bullish on GBP USD, I would need to trade above that daily zone. And if I look at where we are currently trading at, we're trading at Asia lows. There's that daily zone we spoke about. So for me, very simple. I would wait for something to close above here. And then I would go long on the pair, but not shorting here, 100% not shorting. And then last but not least, GJ on the daily. Let's quickly check what she's doing here. All right, there was that daily rejection area we spoke about. We've got a minor unconfirmed support there. And then also, I want to mark out this previous daily low. And that's going to be our key for the session, that previous daily low. And if I look on the lower time frames, let's see where we are trading in context to. All right, there we go. Previous daily low is there. Nice clean break below Asia low. So I'm going to say very, very simple here on GJ. That is your zone. Rejections here, we are going back to the session lows. If we can start to trade back above that zone, we are going for Asia. So very, very simple. Chad, that is my rapid fire analysis. I'm going to throw over to Miles.
Okay, quick one. Let's just have a look at gold and GJ quickly. Right, so gold for me personally, opening up with no bottom wick this morning is obviously not that important for me. Something I spoke about to my members with last night. And I actually think I did on the live as well. When we have candles open, right, and they don't have bottom wicks, once they start to overextend, right, it's not a must that it needs to come and grab the bottom wick. It can, don't get me wrong, but it's not a must now, because the idea behind it is that the previous candle closed relatively strong above the level. Normally we're supposed to come down and retest this area, right? Unfortunately, we didn't do so, but we've penetrated these highs and continue to drive quite significantly. So my idea behind that is we've now driven so far above, right? It showed me that there was a lot of buyers at that time. So it's not a must that price needs to come and form the bottom wick. It can, but it's not a must. On the daily, if we look to the left-hand side, we are at a daily resistance, which is also my core tip-up level, 33.75. Popping to that 4 hour. For me personally, we haven't had the retest of 33.50. But if we look at that microstructure on the left-hand side, here's that 4 hour previous high. Liquidity got taken and we've just come and retest that. So if we are to re-break 33.75, I love the longs, without us needing to come and retest the level. Okay, so once I jumped on the chart this morning, I already saw what I wanted to do. I wanted us to grab liquidity off of this level, which you just did. A simple 4 hour flip and a 15 or 30 close above the level. Not only 33.75, but also 33.77. That is current daily high. Once you start to break that, I will then look for those longs. Okay, popping down to that 30-minute. I want to see something like this, where this current consolidation box is broken. I'm not phased with trades in there. However, we start popping above the level, close above that 33.75 level, I will look into longs. We've got a beautiful, beautiful LTA on the left-hand side, with our nearest point of rejection being 33.84. That can be targets, as well as that stunning LTA on the left-hand side. We can run it. So my idea is that this morning, looking for those longs above 33.75. If I get that, I will then long. But here's the thing for the confluences for the shorts. No bottom wick, like I said, it doesn't need to be created, but it can be. With this also being said, we are at daily resistance as well as 4-hour resistance. If we are to reject this area, I'll simply wait for my 30-minute consolidation zone to be broken and look for shorts beneath 33.63. Here's the thing though, if I have to be biased today, I'm going to look for the longs. 33.75, close above there. I want to long gold this morning. That's my idea on gold. Very straightforward, very simple. Let's see what happens. Now, GJ, as I mentioned yesterday, it isn't going to be my primary pair for hot minute, as I don't really like the price action that I'm seeing. But if I can break it down quite simply for you guys, we can clearly see where the daily is right now, tapping into the equal highs, which is equal resistance for me. A simple rejection off that level is going to play into my 4-hour range. So if I drop into my 4-hour, this is that 4-hour range right here, range high, range low. Once we start to break beneath the core tip again, all I'm going to anticipate is price to roll over to 195. So for me personally, the bias on GJ is overall bullish, but I love the sell ideas. It makes a lot of sense. If that 30-minute can now start to break current daily lows and close beneath that, I'll then look for the shorts for something like that into 194.545 and then extension down to the 4-hour lows. But if we reject, here's the thing, the only time I can get in on longs on GJ is this now. We need to create a type 2 from this area and then possibly look to target these highs over there. So what I want to see is something like this happen as the previous, happen over here, close above, need a resistance, a retest, and then price to drive, then I can go in longs. But personally, if I have to be a bit biased this morning, I'm going to prefer the shorts on GJ and the longs on gold. All right, thanks. Over to you, Chris.
Bonang, my brother. Just share your screen there for us. For some
Oh, I didn't.
no. Chad, early birds running in some profits there on US 30. Alrighty, there we go. Bonang, you are live, my brother.
All right. Someone is saying I'm sleeping. No, I wasn't. Yes. There we go. Today, I'll start with US 30. Today is a no trade zone for me on US 30. Actually, I'm going to be not trading US 30 today. There is nothing for me to do here. So it's an X for us today. Yeah, this side it's an X. We're not going in there. Then jumping to NAS 100. There we go. We are bearish.
Bonang, sorry man, the guys are asking for you to bring down your mic.
It's too high. Oh, sorry. See this live.
There we go.
Thank you so much. All right. I was saying on US 30, there's no trade for me. It's an X, as you can see. It's a no go area for me today. It's a bit choppy. There's no enough data for me to do my mathematics, so there is a no trade for me. Jumping to NASDAQ, we are bearish on NASDAQ, but nevertheless, we see that the market has already played out, hit our sell TP. Then it's sitting at a key zone, which also it's in a zone that yesterday I had drafted that if this market taps this zone, I will be looking for buys. You can see that though it didn't really tap into the number itself, but the market went to that zone area. So we are seeing buys already running right now from a key zone area there, pushing all the way to the CV. So this here will be my take profit number 1, 21,860. And then my take profit number 2 will be 21,941. And then I'll be looking for sales from this zone here today. That's it. That's it for me today. And then also gold. If I can quickly jump with you to gold today. Very, very bullish. But at this point of time, for me, I am not going to take any trade with gold as well. I would rather watch. However, looking at where the market is sitting there, if we are to do the mathematics, I think that blue line there, 33.92, that's where this market is headed right now. A breakout in this area means a jump all the way to 33.92, but I'm not taking it. I will leave it. Let it be. I'm only going to beg you today with NASDAQ. Nothing beyond this. I'm just going to be trading this throughout the day today. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Alrighty, Chad. Beautiful. As shared with you guys earlier this morning, came here an hour before the stream started, and there were already 18 of you degenerates waiting for that pre-market source. Um, so that was nice to see. You guys came in nice and early. Do appreciate that. Why can't I see the poll? How did our poll disappear? Why did our poll... Did somebody delete our poll? Damn, I need to get that poll back.
I think it was me. My bad.
How did you? Really?
I think it was me.
You wanted to close it?
Yeah, I didn't realize that I have control over YouTube.
Oh.
My bad. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no,
Sorry,
it's
Chad. My
actually-
bad, boys. I just wanted to
Yeah.
move it so I can view the chat. Then I saw now. Why does my YouTube say edit video?
Alright,
bad.
Chad, we've got 40 seconds. We're going to do a poll shortly. Hey, pals. Currently, longs are running nicely. Somebody asking me, would I halve my stops at this stage? No, there's nothing that I want to do at this stage. There's two zones that I want to monitor. I want to monitor this 200 EMA once we get up there. And then secondly, I want to monitor that daily flip. No chance for me to add positions because this is a lower probability play for me as it currently stands. So that previous daily low is quite key. So Chad, this is our favorite round of the week. This is the official round 7. Ding, 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 ding.
Round 1. Fight.
There we go.
I've been on here for 7 months, and you only play this playlist now. You've been making me listen to Savannah the whole time.
Dude, that playlist, I think at one stage I could, in my dreams, if you said Savannah is playing now, what is playing next? I will tell you. That playlist, you actually feel a little out of sorts if it's not playing.
Yes, 100%. I can't tell the time without that song.
Yeah. You know exactly where you are on the stream as well.
Hey, that Usity is running, dude. It's going.
The guys are here for the early source.
On my side, guys, I'm just gonna wait for gold to get out of this range. Once we can get out, I will start looking for those positions. But so far, there's nothing happening.
All right.
Why the whistly sound off today?
We're using a different one, so this is the Afrikaans one. Normally use the English whistle.
Alrighty, Chad. US 30 getting close to that zone where we will start managing it. Alright, Chad. At this stage, I'm going to go break even.
Very nice, well done.
Let me just
Super wow.
enjoy yourself.
Guys, I don't know if you know, Bonang is actually a part-time model. He's a part-time everything. Full-time trader, part-time this, part-time that.
Alrighty, Chad. I've actually gone break even on this.
Man's does it
Making
all.
this a risk-free trade. Alrighty, so next up we're going to monitor this daily flip. That's where I will potentially add. DXY still consolidating. NASDAQ slowly grinding up as well. US 30, obviously very nice push to the upside. So I want to see what we do at Asia highs. Gold for me at that point of control. So like I said, if we continuously reject here, I will jump in the shorts. Otherwise, if we start trading above, you could actually see this go higher and really hurt some people trying to short it. And then GU at Asia lows, nothing for me as of yet. I would want to see this hold, and then GJ, as mentioned, we want to see a pullback into that zone.
Miles, do you see there's an apple flavor Super C? I did, yeah, when I was in Cape Town I saw, but I heard from a lot of people that it doesn't taste that good.
It's not incredible.
Really? So I think it's a miss for me. Fun fact, I had my first Super C yesterday after like a month to like a while.
Chad, I think as the stream goes on, I'm going to be sharing who the winners are. It would be actually sick if the winners are on stream. So our first winner for the 18 competitions is Mr. Shelton. Mr. Shelton, are you here? You are our first winner this morning. Mr. Shelton, please report to the front desk. Mr. Shelton. Mr. Shelton, yeah.
Congratulations.
Winner in a chicken dinner. I missed a lot of these days. What was the competition about?
Hey, you can't know if you're not here.
Yeah.
Second winner. Let me get our second winner. No stranger to the stream. Mr. Fabs. Fabs, please report.
Fabiani.
Chad, these were selected by a random comment picker. Let me actually get a spot here so we can get the 18. Alright, we've got Mr. Fabs. Also, that is our winner too. Let's actually do a third. What do you think,
Yeah, we have to
Miles?
do it. Have to do it.
Let's do a third here. Then our third winner here is Sia Bungani, 888.
Hey.
Sia Bungani, Mr. 888, are you here? Please let us know. Chad, let's check the chat here.
Did you show the guys our hyena?
Shame, bro. That Timo dog. I'm
bad,
wrong.
Chris,
I'm wrong
that's
for that.
bad,
I'm wrong for that.
that's
Sorry, man. I'm wrong for that.
Wrong.
Is Chad, any of the winners here? Shelton. I'm not seeing Shelton in the chat. It's probably at work. Fubs. I know Fubs is sometimes. Sometimes he's busy at work. Fubs. Sia Bungani. Where's Sia? Sia, yeah. I didn't see Sia. Did I miss Sia? Just to keep it going, and then the fourth account is going to Mr. Chris Markable himself, Chad.
Hey.
I just want to keep it going, but we will re-roll that one at the end. Chris Marketable in fourth place there. Then in fifth place, somebody that recently started being active in the chat. Mr. Grieve _SA is our fifth winner. Right there, Mr. Grieve. Then for one of the older folk, we've got Donnie van Sale up next. Donnie, you guys would have seen Donnie in the chat as well.
Donnie Kaniklani.
Donnie Kaniklani, want daar's 'n lekker WF account op pad na Oom Donnie. For the Afrikaans guys, dis Oom Donnie. As jy nie respek het nie, dan word jy gebliksem hier. Alright. So dis Oom Donnie vir julle. Onbeskofte mense, nee ek grap. Oom Donnie, ook 'n lekker Vault Funder account daar. Then we've got Niku87 OG. Niku, do we have Niku in the chat? Niku 87 OG. Niku looking like he lost his hairline at an early stage, but he's really rocking the beard and the bullet head. I love it. Nico, are you here, my brother? Then in 8th place, we've got the ideal homie. I don't know what, I know what his name.
Yeah, that's Carl.
We've got the ideal homie.
Carl's been changing his name every stream.
The ideal homie. Then in 9th place, we have, somebody's gonna have to help me with this name. Let's see. Inca Biasizania. Joe, try saying that 7 times quickly. You will cry. Then let's go over to 10th place. We've got Babuska Boy. Babuska Boy, my brother or sister, you never know, or them. Chad, you're not missing anything. We are running smoothly here, so just sit back. Why are you stressed? Like Bonang would say, why are you worried? Then in 11th place, I don't know if you know this gentleman, but he goes by the name of Rooks. Rooksy, well deserved, my brother.
Enjoy yourself.
Then next up, we've got Jonathan Kleinans. Jonathan, before Jonathan started trading, he was actually doing a part-time gig as an MC for weddings. You can book Jonathan. He still does it on the weekends, but not full-time anymore. Jonathan Kleinans. Then in number 13, also no stranger to the channel. He's been with me for many, many years. Craigie. This was when he was a lot younger. He doesn't look like that anymore, but there he was, young and in love and sexy. Now he's just in love, all right? If you guys were wondering. Then we've got Jean Swart. Jean Swart. Let's go. Then we've got Mr. No Profile Picture Loki _12. This next one I'm gonna enjoy. The next one is Alton Yankees. Alton Yankees. Let me know if Alton Yankees is here. It says Saint Marumo, but that is Chad. That's Alton Yankees. Let's be honest. Or it could be his doppelganger. Then two more left. B Stigling. Is it B Stigling? Yeah. B Stigling. Mr. B Stigling himself. And then one more, Chad. One more. We've got Ruben Ferrara. Most probably from Potensi, if I'm not mistaken. The Ferraras are like rabbits there. They are just multiplying. Everyone is a Ferrara in Potensi. No, I'm kidding. Ruben, if you are offended, we will pray for you. Chad, but that is your 18 winners right there. So please do me a favor, pop me a Instagram message with your Vault Funder email address, and we will get those accounts to you guys. Well done to everyone. And there's one account that we have to still give away. because the comment picker gave me an account and I can't have one. So let me result code.
Where's Ed?
Bro, I don't know, Ed, something's up with his back.
Bro, he's on an airplane.
Huh?
He's on an airplane.
Oh, yeah, I think he's going to East London or Joburg.
Who flies to East London?
Hey, these guys.
10-second flight. The plane lifts off and then it lands immediately.
Like, right, we're going down. Flip for it. We will. All right, Chad, there's that rejection of that point of control. Big question now is, what do we do at this daily R1 level? The only concern for me is, Chad, you guys know what I say. If we are constantly attacking a level, coming back, attacking the level, if we don't get momentum away from that level, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to punch through this level.
Yep.
So that's why if you take a short here, you need to see sellers immediately take this away now. If you want to go short here. There's nothing wrong with the short idea here. But if it's going to start lingering here, kill the position. Alright.
That's 15 close as or 15 engulfing.
I'm actually going to take a rip on it here on the flip of this 5. Let's just get gold here. So if there's 5, okay.
How big is that wick?
Not in yet, Chad. I think it is only like 4 pips.
I like the short idea. I like it. The only thing for me, the stop would have to be above those highs.
Yeah.
So it would be like a 50 odd pip stop, but I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Not in yet, Chad. I'll let you guys know. Let me maybe just remove this before.
Guys, I'm going to take this with Chris. I'm just going to enter slightly later. 33.71.28. If we can re-break the open 15s low, then I'll get in. Alright. Because there is liquidity here, so we can still push up. But my thing is, if we're going to re-break the low that has just formed, 100% agree with Chris. And then I'll be looking for that quick 10. With my stop being 50 pips this morning. Because here's the liquidity here. Right there. That's liquidity. So here's your resistance. There's your break. This should retest price should pump, right? But now that we've got that 50 engulfing, I have to take my type 3. Let's set up. 15 engulfing. Type 3. Okay. But on this position, because it's a quit right here, I'm definitely getting 10 and closing full at 10. I'm also not going to sell stop this one. I'm going to do manual execution. Hey, Camo, your time will come, brother. You have to keep knocking at that door. Your time will come.
Okay, break the low now. Alright, there we go. Okay.
Camuelo, you are just like others who are always depositing. They never make a single withdrawal. Don't worry. Don't worry. You have to be patient. You have to be patient.
Right, Chad, there's the trade for me. What level am I targeting? I'm targeting that previous daily high. Alright, let me just set my stops here quick. And then TP is going to be 33.61.
Michelle, good morning, Bonang. Please tell me what is your TP once you sell on NASDAQ. Okay, I will tell you, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Chad, I'm just going to go pee quick. I'll see you guys now. Why does victory follow the giveaway?
James, is it me or the market's a bit quiet this morning? On the more quiet days, what do you what? On the more quiet days, what do you do to improve as a trader? For
Don't
me
trade.
personally, sit on your hands. That's the first one.
Yeah.
And then the second one is backtest. Okay, that stops to break even for me on gold. The second one will be backtesting. If you don't have a set strat yet, okay, guys, I can't pan to my screen, but that is 10 is 10. TP got hit right there. Yeah, so first thing is sit on your hands. You don't have to trade every single day. Second thing is backtest if you don't have a set strategy. And then if you do have a set strategy, forward test. Forward test, forward test, forward test.
Indon, yes. Word of the day, laziness. Yeah. If you are lazy, poverty will sting you, my brother. Like a bee. I mean, poverty is already a hard work on its own. It's a curse. Then you are lazy again to come out of poverty. Think about it. I've seen most traders that I've encountered in my life. There are people who do not want, for example, they don't want to read books. They don't want to read. They don't want to, even if you are teaching them, they are not hearing you. Their focus is on let's make the money. The how part, they are not interested. As long as they have a platform that says buy and sell, it's okay. And then I've seen some who would actually give. I get what you see, we do some giveaways. We give them a course to say, start this thing. This thing will help you in your life. They take it and throw away. They don't want to learn or study. So if you are lazy, no food for you.
Yeah, boys, 10 is 10, man. 10 is 10. 10 pips is 10 pips. Love that. Hey, brother, gotta stick to your plan and your strat. Like I said yesterday and pretty much all the time, you got two jobs as a trader. Number one, manage the capital. Number two, take the money. Take the money. No need in giving profits back, eh? I got out with 17. Brilliant stuff, Christian. Brilliant stuff, man. Double trade. Hey, thanks, Lyndon. Miles, I see now our traffic cops always pull you over because you TP too fast. Kyle, Brad, you know I got chased down on the way back to PE by traffic cop in an Etios. I was like, what's this Etios gonna come and do? But I made him feel nice. I stopped. I slowed down and I stopped. And then he blessed me with a beautiful 2,500 fine. But it is what it is. That's only half a pip. It's okay. Not even.
Yeah, concern. We have people who throw away the course. We give them, we meet them, even in church. You meet the person and you hear their story. You'll be like, my brother, this is the only way I came out of poverty. Do it. Take a class, learn. You give them a course. They don't even watch the videos. But they will be crying.
I must say, Miles, you really... Sorry, Debalang, go for it.
Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead.
I must say, Miles, you really helped me with reading the candlestick anatomy. Thank you for the gem, brother. Thank you, brother. It takes a two-party conversation, you know. I can be telling you all these things, but you must open your ears and listen. So, I'm happy that you have learned, my brother. Was it a sprint at least? Bro, I gave him some, but then I was like, no, let me chillax, you know. And then he actually pulled over myself and another dude. So in that pullover, that dude bagged a nice 5,000 rand. Look, I don't know how traffic cops earn their money, but the government got 5 grand. The question is, am I gonna pay the money? I don't know.
How much did you get?
2,500. I didn't even see him. I was like, now I'm gonna clap now. I didn't even see him behind me. But there he was. The funniest thing was how he was pulling me over, man. Like he comes on the side and he almost like tries to like push me off the road because obviously he's coming out with his lights and stuff, and he's overtaking like 7, 8 cars just to get to me. So I thought maybe he's like in a rush to get somewhere. And then it ended up being myself and another dude that was behind me, and he's like blocking us both and pulling us over. The funniest thing was how quickly, because obviously you have to be presentable as a traffic cop. You can't come there with no cap. So he's like putting his cap on quickly, gets out the car. I don't know what numbers he was bumping in his car. He was bumping numbers in his car. While he's giving me a fine, all I hear is, Infula. I hear I'm a piano pumping in the background. And that was that. And
Chad, sorry man, if this candle in 30 seconds closes bullish like this, I'm killing the trade. Remember what I said, we want to see sellers come in here, not buyers. So 24 seconds, if we close like this, I'm killing it for -9 pips or wherever we are at that stage.
You know what I tried to do, Chris? And this wasn't a bribe. So, you know that 2 for, you buy 2 cool drinks, get the third one free sort of vibe at Engine.
Yeah.
So I buy me 3 Cokes. Like there's genuinely 3 Coke Zeros in my car.
Like, hey, you thirsty?
And at the end,
My
I'm
brother,
like,
you look thirsty.
listen, you already gave me the fine, but would you like a cool drink? It's like, no thanks, I have my own. I don't want yours. I was like, okay, that's fine.
All right, Chad, let's see. Like I said, I'm going to literally wait just for this 5-minute candle here. We're still closing below that daily R1 level. And we want to start seeing sellers come in. I will go break even once we break these lows, because then I just want to see it fly. But no top wick on this 5. So, all right, Chad, that is...
Check the 15. It's going to run, dude. Check the 30. It's breaking those lows.
Now, Chad, I'm break even on this trade.
It should continue.
Enjoy yourself.
Just check the 30, Chris.
30. Let's check the 30. Oh, the 30 also had no bottom wick there.
That 30 is gone, bro. You styling. Don't stress. I think there's a... I don't think so, my brother. Matthias. I don't think so, G.
Maremi says, sorry for my behavior last week, guys. NASDAQ showed me flames. From now onwards, I'll take your tips or guidance. You will learn it the hard way.
Hey.
You don't listen. It's a problem.
I'm definitely flying next time to pay. The amount of fines I got is more than the plane tickets. You must just know where all the cameras are. You can't now prevent other ways, but if you know where the standing cameras are, you should be styling.
Chad, yeah, I'm 2000 this morning, 1 minute on US 30, also doing a shift here. Putting in a big shift here for the boys. Obviously, that was 5 o'clock. I don't think anyone caught that. And then round about 8:15, gave another little buy signal there. Break even on this. Gold, I think, yeah, gold, we are still in here. Again, I am aggressive with the risk management here because I told you guys we've tested this level multiple times. This level has been tested multiple times. And if we cannot get away from it, what's going to happen is we're going to actually punch through it. All right. So with that in the back of my head, I'm giving the trade a chance. I'm giving the idea a chance. And I'm understanding that if we do not get away from this level aggressively, then we're likely going to be looking for buys a little bit later above that zone there. So Don't trade against the 2Gs. There you go.
Yeah, that was a quick one, Christian. Like a quick.
Do you take your cells
Yeah.
in and out?
In and out. 10 is 10. Quick.
Where did you take it?
The Philip. There we go. So that was my trade
Hey,
there.
shit.
33, 71, 28.
Boom, in and out, done.
Quick fast. And then I had a 50 pip stop on that. I obviously could have a tight one, but for me, I tell the guys, like, as much as you want to have fixed stops and stuff, that fixed stop also needs to make technical sense. You can't just have it floating in a random spot.
Chris, have you ever watched the 10-minute chart? No, not.
Anele D, Mapumulo, you guys are live every day. Love the movement. Yes, every day, Monday to Friday. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this link.
We'll be live on Father's Day as well.
Hey, there we go.
How to raise your kids. Money Heist. Yeah, blink for TP. That literally was a blink for what was I gonna say now? Oh, that literally was a blink for TP.
How's Iron 2K on the 30-second chart? Damn. Let's check the 30-second.
Chris couldn't even pee before eating TP. As Chris was, that's when TP was hit.
I don't even think it can give signals on the seconds chart. Nah, it can't give. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. 30-second chart.
Let's see, what is it?
The game.
Wat is nou hier nie gaan?
Die 30-seconde chart. Yo.
Someone will blow to their core PPI. Shame. Let's not speak negativity, boys. We all want to be profitable.
You know things get serious when we're on the 1-second chart. Hyper scalping. Chad, I think we are very close to break even. Yeah, yo, can't even see. Let's just go here. US 30. Okay, very, very close to our break even.
To the ones.
Guys will be like, yeah, I trade on the 1 second, I hyper scalp. Chad, I didn't unlock anything in here. It was up about 73.
No, man. Nothing.
No, but yesterday I locked in at 230. So this is just a cherry on the cake.
Tell me something. Chad, what do you guys think about this? Are we in the Wolfgang era right now?
What's that?
The beard. Listen, if they're gonna make a Wolverine 4, Chris is in, boys. Man has got a solid beard. I like it.
I told Keeks there's still time for him to start growing, because when this thing is like this December, I don't want any FOMO of like, yo, Chris, your beard is so majestic.
So majestic. Oh shit. So we're not doing Movember this year.
No, I'm growing. Cool, dude. All right, Chad, gold. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Currently running about 50 pips. Let's see if we can get through this level for further continuation. Could be a nice 100 pip per year. Oh.
This gold is dropping like Jesus.
Oh, damn. There we go. Give it to the boys.
I want
Smooth.
to take a chance growing my $40 account. Is it possible to take it to
Oh,
150?
Chad, almost.
Oh,
Oh.
Jehovah.
Oh, there she goes, Chad. Oh, shit.
Jesus
Jehovah.
Christ.
Let's see.
Oh shit, that was a lot.
Hey,
Chad, I'm gonna lock it in here. I'm not gonna be greedy. I locked in there.
yo.
88 pips. I locked it in there. I'm not gonna be greedy.
Jehovah.
Hey,
You see, Chris, thanks for that sale.
Hey, no.
I'm enjoying myself right now.
beautiful, my brother. I locked in. It can still go, and it's very likely that it will go there. But I'm not gonna be greedy, Chad.
Chai.
I'm full of the TPs today, yo. Hey, you must
Ah,
eat.
that's a W, Chris. Enjoy yourself, and I'm also enjoying myself right now.
There we go, Chad. That's what it's.
Smooth one.
That was a very easy 10K. Bags, boy.
I immediately said sell. I entered. I said, let me enjoy myself.
Alrighty, Chad. Break even on US30, unfortunately. Break even there. We'll look for something a little bit later today, or even during this session. If we start trading below that previous daily low, I will go short, because then all of this was purely your corrective move, and then we are actually going to get that next leg lower. All right, so
If you want a guarantee, this sounds like an advert. If you want a guarantee, buy a toaster. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. The best time to buy anything
this
is last year. That's like an ad. That's like,
oh, there she goes, Chad. Yeah, beautiful. If you haven't locked in now, you are just a greedy. There,
That's a TP hit on my side.
there we
Enjoying
go.
myself.
Smooth. There she goes. Oh, damn.
Chai.
Chai tea.
Very smooth.
in the next 10 minutes, if she closes somewhat like this, there'll be another setup.
I'm going to call it a day myself.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, this one is nice. Very smooth.
Hey,
Very
Chad.
nice.
Bonang, do you eat sushi?
Yeah, but there's some those green things there inside sushi. I don't like them.
Avocado.
Green. Yeah.
You don't
The way
like
it
avocado?
tastes. No, it's not avocado. There's a green.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's
wasabi.
Wasabi.
Yeah, that one. I don't touch. I don't touch.
Thanks for paying my rent this month, Chris and Gold. Hey, bro, it's, I just tell you what I do. So, if you followed along, well done to you, my brother.
But they shouldn't be taking our trades now.
No.
Because don't always lose.
We
was a losing trade.
always lose.
I'm calling it a day on
Fifth.
this one.
Anele, I think you're asking the wrong questions, to be very honest with you. No question as a beginner should be, how can I grow this to this, or how can I
The
get money to
process.
this?
The process.
Rather, learn. Learn.
Chad, I spoke about it the other day, and I said a lot of you guys that have failed prop challenges, go back, go deposit 1,000 Rand, 2,000 Rand, trade risking 50 Rand or 100 Rand, whatever, and at least try to turn a profit over a span of, say, 2 to 3 months. If you can't even trade a 2,000 Rand profitably, and you can't even have the discipline on a smaller account, you're not going to be able to transpose that discipline onto a bigger account. A
100%.
bigger account is not going to make you more disciplined. It's not going to make you a better trader. It's actually going to make you more emotional. Chad, this thing is
100%.
absolutely...
Bro, I was just about to say, Lieve Hilda. Die was nou 'n retest, ou.
What a day.
4x4 bakkie. Die was nou 'n retest. My own.
Done for the week. That's the tip you gave me, Chris, and the rest is history. There we go. Lyndon can tell you guys from experience. Lyndon is very good when he started, or not started with us. He would deposit a certain amount and he would trade that amount like his life depended on it. And he slowly but surely started to scale. I'm actually busy with, I want to do a series on building small accounts. And a week and a half ago, I don't want to give out too much, but a week and a half ago, I started with a 2K.
Rand or USD?
Rand.
Okay.
Rand. So I started with a 2K. And the account is sitting at 14K. So I don't want to put pressure on myself. I'm literally trading the setups that I share here with you guys.
Is the account in ZAR USD?
ZAR.
Okay.
So
How's your? Sorry, I want to ask you. How was like your emotions managing, knowing that that's like?
so the weird thing is, in the first week, it was up to 12K, and you get that gamblers thing, like you fuck it. Like then I started risking 2K per trade. Then it went back down to 2 last week. The week before that, Friday.
Yeah.
And then I still told Mo, I said, this is the issue with small accounts, is that you've already technically departed with the money.
Yes.
Then I was like, I told Mo, okay, for the video series, like I'm gonna have to be serious about this. Like you can't just build it up and then swing for the fences again. And then last week, I told Mo, okay, listen, yeah, I'm just trading our setups on the stream, whatnot. Then brought it back up to 10K, and then obviously from Monday to now, up another 4K on it, risking about anywhere between 300 to about say 700 per trade. So it's quite high.
Now I'm always interested.
So just to show the guys for that content, I always say you can't make a video. Like I've grown a small account when I told you guys when I started with 3.5. It took me almost 2 years, but I took a 3.5K to like 250K.
USD or ZAR?
No, ZAR, and a lot of that in between, I risked say 50% of the account. So
What would you say is your risk right now? Percentage wise?
no, I would say anywhere between 5 to 10%.
I agree with that because
If you really think about it, I've always said that if you think about it, your trading account is just a tool.
100%, yeah.
So if you want to trade, say, 10 lots per trade, you don't have to have $1 million in your account. You can literally just put enough money there for, say, 3 spins. Let's call it 3 spins. And
Lekker boys.
and the rest and the rest you can put in a money market. Like the trading account is just a tool. You shouldn't be building trading accounts to build trading accounts. You should get to a stage where you can just keep enough money in your trading account, which is required for your margin, and obviously for the trade to not get stopped out.
Look, that's how I started as well. For those that don't know, I don't trade prop, I trade capital. And I also started like that, flipping those small accounts, growing them like that. And that's how I built myself to where I am obviously today.
Try building a 200. 200 is difficult, my brother.
What's 200? Like $10?
No, 200 is not really difficult.
Yeah.
Chad, for me, this is the thing. I worked out my lot sizes, and I've stuck with it now for the last close to 2 weeks. And the next benchmark, I'm trading the same setups. All I'll do then later is scale up the lots. So
Nah, gold is gone. Gold is gone. Gold is gone. I was thinking of 15 close, but it's me too aggressive. This candle just went and shut the bed. This is that retest we spoke about, though.
Bro, this thing is...
This lives is going to get me a warning soon. I haven't worked for the day with the project yet. Oh, shit.
The issue is, I think Miles will tell you as well, when you build a small account, is to treat that account like it's a 2 million rand account.
Yes. Yeah.
And I still sat with Mo, I think it was last year, where I said this is a capital building plan. You take your trades, you build the account. If you've got extra income, you throw some money into it, because initially you maybe don't have discretionary money, so you want to build your account. You want to get your account to the stage where you can be risking 10, 15, 20k per trade. But how do you get there first?
Can I just add on to that with Etty? Etty's asking, I think this is an awesome thing we can chat about, Chris. Etty's asking, why not just wait a little longer to save up instead of trading with Snoop account? Here's my thing, though. If you are in your learning curve of your journey, I always say this.
Yeah.
If you can't manage $100, how are you going to manage $10,000 or $100,000? So that being said, when you're trading those small accounts, there's so many lessons that's within that. So it's, I think, a good thing for me personally on my journey. When I grew like $20 to $1,000, stuff like that, those were all learning curves within that journey that helped me a lot, which built the resilience that I have in the trading today. And now you're dead to the market because you've been through it all. And the thing is, not everybody has more than $100 even, I would say. Like, some people really just don't have it. Like for me, when I started trading, I was obviously a varsity student, and I didn't have $1,000 to put into trading. I did at one point, but then I got scammed out of it. But that's a whole other story for a different day. But yeah,
Gonzani, here's my thing, my brother. If you stick it out, I'm gonna tell you that first year is gonna be a slow grind. And if you treat that small account like an investment account, something that could pay you in 3 to 4 years, you way ahead. You're ahead of 98% of the South. I almost want to say 99% of the South African traders. There is a handful of traders that actually withdraw from their trading accounts.
Yeah.
The majority only deposit.
I literally also had this conversation with my students last night. Behind every account needs to be purpose. Because if you have an account that you are building to compound, you can't be withdrawing half of the account every single time you make a profit. You need to be growing the account, withdraw partials, and leave the rest, so that as the account compounds, the percentage return is higher. Then you can also have an account for a different purpose. Maybe the account is to take 5 grand to 15 grand over a period of time and take it all out. Accounts need to have purpose behind it. We had a long chat about that last night, actually. What's a proper risk reward ratio on small accounts?
There's not a proper risk
not.
reward. There's you trade your setup.
Yeah, I agree.
Remember what we talked about is there's phases in your trading day. So the first phase we go through is we look at the calendar. We establish what we are looking at, when volume could come in, what data points we're going to look for. Then we come to the chart. We establish our buyers for the day. We establish where we want to trade to. Then once markets are open, then we start looking for our setup. And then once we've got our setup, then we enter our setup. And then after we've entered our setup, then we go into management mode. And what is management mode? That is where we start to look and say, okay, I've entered this position. At what stage do I think I should close the position where it's not going in my favor? At what stage should I go break even? Where should my target be? Why is my target there? Like I said, when we took this trade here, it was the point of control. We started to trade up. I said the level that I'm going to monitor is this 200 EMA. See if we can get through it. You can see there clearly we failed from it. Then I said, ultimately, this is where I would want to take some profit if we cannot get through that level. All right. So then all you do is you managing the trade. And I think some of you think that trading is so fixated on one thing where there is things that you need to fix, like your lot sizes, to a certain degree, your stop losses. For me, I do think you can trade with fixed stop losses if you are position trading. You can use the data that you've got, and then from there, that is how you go about it. But there's not a one size fits all. Snoopy geld is vir die Snoopy. Hey, Etty. Snoopy geldjies.
Deep sea, baby.
So I'm at risk per trade. Now look, if you've got a small account, you're not going to be risking 1% per trade.
No.
Let's be real here. If somebody is going to tell you 1%, they're joking. So I'm going to say anywhere initially you're going to be you would need to risk about 25% of the account. At least 25.
And that works very nice if you obviously have a high win rate.
Yeah, and then you can start to taper it down to like 10%. 10% is then, and then once it starts becoming like an account, let's say 100, 200k, then you can say, okay, flip, I can drop it down now to a 5% or.
I want to see, sorry there, Chris. I want to just see on gold,
Let
just
me
30
just,
close. If we get a 30 close now, the next 10 minutes, I will actually look for continuation shorts after price can retest. I think gold is going to continue pooping the bed. And we'll see this as a grab of liquidity. We're back beneath the range. We're closing beneath. We want to see price grab and start to roll over. If we can close now beneath in the 30 minutes. That's why you obviously have your setup on the 15. Break of the low can run. But because of where we are, because we've overextended so much, I think the safer play is definitely going to be that 30 close. But if she does break the lows now on the 15, this is the setup. Let me just show you quickly. This is the setup right there. I think if you only have 2 rand, you should maybe rather find a joint place.
Hey, Nazam.
I can't agree with that one, honest.
Nazam is eating. Zama mazama. Zama zama. Zama zama.
I feel like I mentioned, in any, whatever the account size, there's lessons in it. So don't try and jump the gun, or don't try and jump those small accounts. There's learning curves in them. Even if it's not making you the money that you think you should be making, you're learning. So there's nothing wrong with trading those small accounts until you either compound the account or have more to put in, or whatever the case may be.
Yo, dude, my Zulu at one stage was picking up, and life happened. So I was busy doing like 3 forward sentences. I must actually go back and start again.
Okay, so this 30 can close like that. The setup's going to come higher. So let me wait for that 30 minute. It's going to be the safer play.
With yesterday's CPI numbers more than expected, why did US30 and gold fly in the dollar if the dollar dropped weak?
CPI numbers weren't more than expected.
Yo, when last did I have a bumpy?
I don't know how people analyze those numbers though.
Chad, inflation didn't go up, guys. Sorry, it did go up. Let me just, sorry. Let me just tell you what I told the guys yesterday. Miles, you will just keep me alert there for...
I shall do a thing.
Chad, alright. So yesterday, I was speaking to the Project G members before CPI, and I gave them my outlook. And I said, if we contextually look at where we were for almost 2 years, we struggled to get through that 3%. 3% inflation, we know that 2%, this is the inflation chart for the US on TradingView. We know that the Fed's target, their mandate is ultimately full employment and then also price stabilization. So now we struggled so much to get through that 3, we broke through it. We almost did a bit of a retest on that 3 and we started to come lower again. So I told the guys, for me, even if inflation comes out higher today, yesterday, and even the next month, you can see that we are clearly closer to the 2% than we are to the 3%. And that 3% is almost where the alarms start to go off. So that is why I told the guys yesterday, and the Project G members that's in the chat can just back me up here. And I told them, even if the only way I can see US 30 sell off is if by some miraculous chance we had a print yesterday above 3. That's the only way I could see the equity sell off. Because again, it's that case of where are we closer to? We're closer to that stable inflation that the Fed is looking for. And that is why that little uptick of 0.1 is not really going to alarm the markets. And that is why we had the rally. So, Project G members, am I correct in saying this? Was that not the exact chart we went through yesterday? And I told you guys I'm already in the buys on US 30. %, Chris. There we go. Chad, I didn't take the shorts here. We had that test, and this was a massive break to the downside. I would now need to wait for a pullback, at least into that area, before getting short. And then I know Miles is looking for a setup here potentially. I think it could even be a wick fill if we close like this.
I like it, yo.
Top wick.
Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Type 3.
The daily wick indicator. Let me see if I can actually find a link for it. Then I can drop it for you guys. DGI average wick. DGIA.
Bum, 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 bum.
How do I share it? Somebody that's got it, can somebody just share it for some reason? Sure. Some golden oldies here.
Hey,
Huh?
Spilly.
This gold is not playing.
I can share the source code as well if you guys are struggling, and then you can just paste it into Pine Editor. Let's see if I can paste it in the chat. Oh, no, it's too big for the chat.
Okay, for me, I would do this right now on gold. If you are with me, there we go. Let's see if we shall slice this market like chicken or we will be sliced. But there we go. I'm thinking this will do for me.
Okay, I'm gonna back Bonang. Bonang backed me, so Bonang, I wanna back you, yeah, my brother.
Yes, sir.
I wanna back Bonanga Mananga.
Nice. That
What-
sound is a good one.
What is our stop, Bonang?
The best way we can do, well, it depends on how you are yourself. If you use stop losses, you can go ahead and look for a way to stop it, to use a stop loss. For me, I don't, because one, at this point of time, well, I can use this, the lowest. You see there. Let me mark it here. I don't use stop losses anyway. Let me just put it this way, like this. This candle here, that's gonna be 33.20. See how wide that is? So if your account is small, you don't need that kind of a wide stop loss like that. You would want to at least stop loss somewhere. Sorry, you would want to stop loss somewhere here, just there. This one will be better. You may be safer there. 33, 34. That's for small account. But those that are running 4 million like me upwards, we can go wide. And this whole area here, we are scaling in buys. You see.
Raja didn't catch it. That's why people hopping. What did Raja not catch?
Right, that's a new candle there. Let's see what it has for us.
Reason for buys is we wanted to go up. That's why we're buying it now.
Well, what I loved is the fact that this market, the dropping part of the market, it was filling this gap. You see this gap here? Got filled there. Now it's time for us to go up. It has to. Let's see.
Chris is bang now. I'm very bang, my brother. Sheesh, no stop loss. Nah, I'm very bang.
Okay, if we get the flip on gold, I'm going to be taking those shorts down, boys.
Here we go, here we go.
Nice.
I don't want to be that guy, but this is my setup, though. I don't want to be that guy. I love you all. I still love you. I don't want to be that guy, but I got to take my trade, bro.
We are in a war room now.
So we get in the top. If we break and we start to extend down to 33.45, then I will sell. All right. Only then I will sell. I'll tell you when I'm in the trade. If not, I hope that my brothers win their trade. But I have to take my setup.
Okay, wait, let's.
Ooh. Wait, hold on. Let me pull it to the right.
Let me just. I don't know where actually.
No,
Where to
leave it
put,
like that. That will work now, no?
yeah, let's keep on hanging there.
But if this starts to extend more than 60 bags, I'm not going to take the trade.
Mananga, mananga, mananga. Hey, Chad. I don't know what more you guys want from us.
Why does it feel like a well-funded trade?
Make a poll. No, but here's the thing.
I'm not in the trade.
Miles is not going to take the trade if it breaks any higher.
Yeah.
And then also the guys that are in with Bonang, they could go break even.
Yeah, they're deep in profits right now. You guys should be. If you took the Young's trade when he called it, I think you guys should be like 60 pips in profit right now. Yeah, 60 pips in profit.
So there's just winners here.
I know you don't use stops, but because I feel like it's a risky trade, I've put my stops at entry. Takus. Best stream by far. What did we do different today?
I don't know.
I think it's because we're all three wearing jackets, that's why.
Soft tough.
Chad, so yeah, I can't take the position. It just pushed too high for me. But I'll keep the idea there. Let's see if it does pull down. But now that you're starting to break above those highs, can you see that? I don't like that personally. Because then that stop loss gets a bit overextended. But let's see what happens here.
Today it's a war zone.
Today the brokers are in trouble. We're showering them all the way, Steve. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put sell stops 33.45,
Let me grab a coffee for this.
33.
Grab a coffee for this.
I also need a coffee. If I was there, Chris was going to send me a coffee today.
Finish him.
Unfortunately, I'm very far.
So for me personally, I've got beautiful buy stops here. If it starts to push more further than those highs, I'm going to remove the sell stops. But because we don't have a bottom wick and we have a possible wick full over here, I'm still keen on the trade. But just a matter of waiting right now. Okay. Here's the thing as well though, and I like to do this so you guys can understand the concept of candlestick anatomy. If this candle is going to close back above the level and it retests as support, this is an easy type 2 play back to the resistance. Okay. For me personally, I just have a lot of criteria that needs to be met before I can start taking positions.
You have a self stop there?
Yes, my brother. 33.45, 32 sell stop. But if it breaks these highs, I'm going to remove it. And then if it closes above, I'm going to look for type 2s.
The one who is asking if I'm still on NAS, let me confirm with NAS. That's a stop loss hit, but I'm still open. I'm running NAS. That's a breakout there. It may melt and melt and melt all the way to this PRV. So if it doesn't flip in there, then I'm gonna close exactly at this level here. This level here. Once we break this one, I'm out. I am out. But I'm still on buys. Still on buys.
Okay, we are coming quite close. We're starting to reject now. Let's see if we can flip. The 15 flips, I do anticipate it to come and test this flat body over here, but obviously at TP1 I'll close full. What?
Honest means. So here for me, NASDAQ will be my buying zone. I'll be actually catching it the same way I did with gold. If it doesn't break this level, I'm scaling in again.
I actually like this
At that
overlay.
area.
This overlay looks sick. I'll mark it.
No, Mo actually did us dirty here because there's so much open space on the sides. This is not what we asked him to do, but for the trade-off here. Well, I can actually wait. I've got another one. Wait. Let me quickly work on the other one. No, I'll chat to you afterwards.
We're just speaking shit about you.
Wait. Okay, wait.
I'm bringing 60 back.
Busy cooking up something here for you guys. I think this is a better layout. Hey. Hey. Sheesh. Seems like sexy is back, boys.
Yeah, no, we have sexy.
Alrighty, Chad, here we go, wait. Where's my cam?
Just want to get this so you guys can see what's happening there.
Okay, there we go. I've got this one for us. What do you mean at least there's sound with this layout? Did the other layouts not have sound?
Yeah, there was one layout where I never had sound.
Your mic?
But I think it's sorted now. It should be sorted.
Layout changed.
This one's also nice.
Mananga mananga.
Well, let's see. No news, no USD, nothing until what time?
So later.
Half 2. All right. Let me add a trade here.
Chad, while we wait here, this is officially Miles's last day on stream with us. Miles helped us out the last 7 months?
7 months.
7 months.
7 months.
7 months. Asked Miles last year to come and help to free me up into the streams, and also for Keegan, and he helped us out. And the move comes where he's going to go back to his own channel, rebuilding his own channel as well. So I want you guys to support Miles. There's nothing wrong with hopping between two streams. We will have Miles on our stream. We will also be guests on his stream. There's just a lot more value in building 2 YouTube channels instead of 1. And I'm actually going to drop the
That was
link there.
making me emotional here. What the fuck?
So please go and support Miles' channel. I'm going to drop it now in the chat here. Let me just... There we go. I want to pin it. If you have not yet subscribed to Miles' channel, please do. Miles is a very, very good friend of the channel, and you'll still see him on the Vault Funder stuff. But this comes as the next part of his growth as well. And ultimately, we want everybody that comes in contact with this channel to grow, and that is the next phase for Miles. So today will be his last stream as a regular. And yeah, Miles, how's the last seven months for you? Let's start with that.
Yo, Chad, I think this is obviously it's quite for me it's a bit of an emotional time, because it's been awesome, and it's been awesome hanging out with you guys and just spending time with you guys almost every single day. No, literally every single day. So yeah, man, for me personally, in office has been great. It's been awesome being on stream with you guys. Being in the Vault Funder office itself has just been awesome. So I can't do nothing but just thank you guys for having me. And obviously, I feel like the 3 of us on stream was just nuts, bro. Me, you, and Keegan was just awesome. So yeah, man. The nice thing is, obviously, we'll still collab. We'll still do things in the future together. We'll still be on Vault Funder together, the tours and all of that stuff. But I always see it like this: the more lives we can touch around the world, the better. And two brilliant platforms, obviously two brilliant communities, can touch more lives than just one. So, yeah, man, it's been real. It's been real, dude.
Yeah, chat. So please go and support Miles when Miles is getting back onto his channel. And yeah, chat. There's nothing. It doesn't cost you anything to support somebody's channel. It doesn't cost you anything to go and like the stream, go watch the stream. And end of the day, that is what it's about.
Miles, will you still do to us? Yeah, dude, look, I'm still affiliate with Vault Funder, so we're still going to be doing stuff together. I will still be around. None of us will be shy to neither of the channels, whatever. You'll still see me. I just won't obviously be on stream. Bless Cop, I'll miss you too much. I'll miss you too much. I'll miss you guys for real. The chat is awesome here, but don't be strangers. Come say hi on my stream. 10 is 10 all the way. And times for me will be exactly the same time. So as you guys know, I only trade London session. So that's 8:30. So in the mornings until we TP, that'll be that. All right.
And we've got the 24-hour stream coming up very shortly as well. So
I'll obviously be in on that as well. I'll personally miss the banter between Chris and Miles. All the best, man. Yeah. The thing is, like, my humor and Chris's humor are on the same level. So we find the same crap funny, like dad jokes and stuff. So
when are you planning starting up? I know Miles has got some prep to do. He's going to get some additional gear. When do you think, or when do you plan on?
So I'll obviously still be streaming every single day with my MFX members. So if you guys want part of that, you can also just join the membership. But regarding getting back on YouTube, will pretty much be the 1st of July around that time. Just want to get something sorted out. My thing is, you can't go back doing the same shit. You got to level up. So there's just a couple things that we want to change and get in motion. And once that's ready, then I would say by 1st of July. So let's say the end of the month, we'll be all good.
So for end of the month, Miles is going back live. So let's go and support Miles' channel.
I just want to say one thing quickly, boys. Gold, I'm going to remove those sell stops because you've broken those highs. So this isn't a trade that I want right now. Okay. I really was hoping to come because that would have been so fun to do
Go battle.
positions. Yeah.
The other day, me and Bonang went against each other. I can't remember who came out on top, but he was... Sorry, I took... Bonang's stop was quite wide, so I got out of my position in profit. And then a little bit later, it shot up for Bonang.
Miles, you have helped me so much with trading, and I've grown in trading. Thanks, buddy. Hey, thanks for you too, my man. Nope, there's no... Oh wait, forex traders.
It's not a chat. It's not a separation. There's you gotta remember. Miles has got a platform that's established. There's 1,500 subscribers on his channel. There's a number of lives on there, so you can't. There's been a lot of work that went into that channel. I think let me check here. There's over 126 live streams on that channel, so you can't just let that go to nothing. You hear what I'm saying? So there's more power in reigniting that channel, getting that channel to 10-20k. Than just solo building one channel, if you guys hear what I'm saying. So in the bigger scheme of things, you can't let anyone that has done YouTube to get to, okay, there you got 300 subscribers now, 400, boom.
What?
Just now, yeah.
Wow.
400 subscribers in one stream. But
bye guys.
If you think about it, anyone that's done YouTube to even get to 1k is an absolute grind.
Bro, it took me a while.
And to even be at 1.53k, that is value. So you don't just throw that out of the window.
Yeah, I think
Miles, don't team up with Shaq and Jeff, please.
Who's that?
Guys, I can tell you, Miles has got a lot of brains.
Oh,
you
shit.
don't have to. Miles,
Boys, this was the
Miles
thing,
is
like-
an intelligent guy.
I told Chris and Keeks, hey, we must tell the Chad properly what's happening, because I know a lot of people get to their own little assumptions and conclusions and stuff, and there's nothing here but love in the office, man.
Okay.
Shot for the support, boys. I appreciate that. We need screenshots on Insta, boys. Smart. Shot, Jazz. Shot.
Bonang, my brother, what is going on here, my dude?
Konzani, as we mentioned the whole time, this is my last stream today.
Bonang, what is going on here, my brother?
Smooth. It's just that I don't know why Miles is leaving. No, it's a bit sad for me. What can I do? There's nothing I can do. But I don't even know what to say. It is well. It is well. It is well. You know, four of us would have done very well for a very long time. But it's okay. That's all I can say for now. But I just love the fact that when growth happens, I just believe that you are going to make it big and big. That's all we can say. And you have been such a very, very, very friendly person ever since I met you. And it's new. You know, what you are doing to me is just like, a relationship starts 3 weeks and then there's a breakup all of a sudden. That kind of, but it is well. It is well. It is well. Yeah, it is well. I will also subscribe to the channel and be checking it up as well.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Chad, yeah, it will most probably be myself, Keeks, and Bonang. And then in the afternoons, yeah. Hey, France, Pala.
I appreciate that. I will, like, that's what we're saying. Like, we still
Very
going
well.
to collab. We're still going to pop up. There's no weird stuff here, but just growth on both ends, boys. So you guys will understand, don't you?
Bonang, I took my profits, brother. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So
Welcome, sir. What I was
100
about to say is at this white line there, we'll be taking profit there. 33.59, that will be our first take profit.
You believed in my trade, I believe in yours. Thank you for returning the favor.
Yes, let's enjoy ourselves.
I think.
So basically,
No, sorry. When I continue.
yeah. So basically, what we'll be looking for is the market to tap the white line. This one here. That's take profit number one, and then a flip, a breakout, and then we go to 33.92 there. So usually how I do things, like you see, even the way I quote that trade, it's simple. When you're throwing a stone, you pull back, and then you have pressure. But if you throw it like this, you can't go anywhere. Like this market has to go all the way up, but then for it to go up, it had to discount. So that's a discount. We entered, and then we start to throw. We will start to throw and throw and throw all the way up. So basically, that's why I entered these buys here. So also, if maybe those who know how break-off structure works, this was a structure broken, and then the market broke it and then retested it. While it sat there, I entered buys. So basically, this is that's, you can see that pattern there, retesting that broken high, and then we are pushing up. Thank you.
Chad, yeah, I think what I'm gonna chat to Miles. Once we can get the Friday show going, Miles will be a guest on that every week.
Yeah.
So the Friday show, I think that could actually be good. Miles checking in on you on your channel during the week. So then it will be myself, Miles, Keegs, and either Mo or Ed for the Friday show. And I think that could be a lacquer segment as well.
Yeah, no, 100%. We're all for giving for the community, man. So I'm down. I'm down. Hey, Brian, you won't miss me that much. Trust. You'll survive. Trust Brian to always comment. Much love, my G. Gonna miss 10 is 10.
Bro, was it Brian that said the barber left your fringe at 50% HP or something like that?
Yeah. I was like, this
Yeah,
fucker.
bro. It's almost like Mo came in that one weekend and yo, my dude, the barber cut him and I look at Mo and I'm like, yo, Mo, where's the fade? He's like, no, the fade is in. I'm like, yo, the barber left your hair at 1 HP. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, yo, the barber didn't leave anything there.
You know when I know Brian's up to shit? Like, we'll tune each other and he goes quiet. Then he comes back 5 minutes later with like a Google comment.
Miles will forever have the greatest airline in mankind. Hey, man.
Thanks, my bro. Thanks.
Hey, man.
Thanks, guys.
It's not about the airline. It's like getting divorced and staying in the same street. Best of luck, champ.
It's like it was. Shot, my brother. Appreciate you too, Shot, man. One to two is for sure.
Chad, how are you guys not subscribed to Miles? You literally got 500 subscribers now in a...
Really?
No, sorry, I'm talking cock. Sorry, I was looking at it wrong.
Let me see.
No. It was 80. Sorry, I was looking at a 1.54.
Oh yeah. 80 bags.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so some of you, not all of you.
We gotta do 2K by December. So I was a young buck, yeah.
When did you take pictures for the thumbnail?
This one.
Because you look young and lean.
No, that picture was taken end of 2023. Because 2024 I started live streaming. on
Miles was
YouTube.
mar there. That was like still early days. Those were like the 5 lot days.
That was-
You can see, Chad, as the lots get bigger, you can see the guys are comfortable.
we get comfortable. We start chowing. That was a 5-10 lot days. Cause I didn't even have tattoos then. I was still a young
I
buck.
just subscribed as well. Nice.
I appreciate you boys.
Bonang looks like he's grieving.
Miles was not supposed to move now. It's okay anyway. What can I say?
I'm still here, bro. No shit. I'm worried about Bonang. Me too, bro. I never knew this dude will take it that hard.
It's okay. Alright, that's TP1 hit right now on gold. That's TP1 hit. Look at that. Beautiful fly there. Beautiful fly there. Nice. Smoothly done. Always. Boom. That's it.
Nice boy.
That's it.
Wait.
Boom.
That's it. Beautiful. You see that now. It's very
Bonang,
smooth.
do this. And then say wash. Do this and say wash.
It's a whoosh.
Hey, Oja.
Whoosh.
Oja. Hey.
It's a whoosh. You know that language? That language is for 2-6 moves. 2-6. Whoosh.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it.
Hey, I love it.
Dangerous language, that one.
I'll teach you the words of Sabela.
Yeah,
More power, more energy.
yeah, so that's a TP hit, guys. No stop loss. You see why we don't use stop loss?
Just smoothness.
It's because we are always on point. We don't just jump in a trade because we want to jump in. Always on point. Let's look at how that happened. But then, nevertheless, remember, I still said we are throwing this thing to that level there. This is where this market has to go. But for now, you can collect so that you don't become like me. You have to enjoy small. I will enjoy more. Don't worry. So there's a question. So why Bonang was in prison? Don't worry. Wait for the podcast.
I also want to know.
Yeah, most people were shocked. Why was I in prison? I won't answer that now because we need you on the podcast, isn't it, Chris? We won't answer this one.
No. We'll keep the source.
This one is too deep. We can't just answer it on a live stream like that.
must let it marinate first.
Yeah. So
Hey,
you must
Kodisang.
know that I was in prison 1 year 7 months. That's what people must know. 1 year 7 months.
Is that where you learned to throw those gang signs?
No, the what? The wash. No, the wash. There is a crew or a group of people in prison. They are called 26.
Yeah.
They speak that language. Ocean seas or Enombolo. That language is there in prison. There, you won't hear what they are saying. They hear themselves. So you know, it's
Miles, why don't you set live with 2G until you sorted with your stream, bro? Just asking. Ryan Silly or Ryan Seeley.
We have stuff to sort out before then.
You should be on.
Hey, Kodisang, I appreciate you too, my G. Appreciate you too. The W in my keyboard is no longer working. Too much dubs, eh? Found guilty for too much TPs, Bonang.
The what?
You were found guilty for too much TPs.
Yeah, it has to be. So, okay, guys, like I said, NASDAQ, I'm still holding on to my buys, by the way. This here is my buying zone, right? Remember, yesterday I spoke about the market coming here. It has arrived. Yesterday's key zone, which is 21,727. That means that's a buy order triggered. I hope this makes sense. So that's a buy order triggered. You can see it here. No problem. Let me do it this way. I'll move this thing that I put yesterday here. This one. I'll move it like this. You see that? That's an active trade. That's an active trade running. And then where do we stop loss?
Wait, are we buying as? Let me buy an as here.
Yeah.
Let me let me enjoy myself here.
Yeah, that's a buy entry there. We are sitting at a zone of buys there. So we are targeting the CV. We are targeting. See, that TP was not reached yesterday. So this market has to go all the way. But as for the mathematics today, this is where we are coming now. For now, let's target this area of interest, which becomes the CV, 21,860 basically. And then a flip in there inside. Okay, listen, it's not illegal moves as of yet, because we are still within a zone of yesterday. But per today's zone, the market has broken our key zone. It's currently moving on illegal moves, not 100% illegal anyway. We want to see the market flipping inside back into our zone, then triggering this area of interest, right? So that's basically why I am still holding onto my buys, and probably the main reason why I always opt for more money on indices, because of these wide movements. But just think about it, Chad. If this market begins to flip based on the mathematics, do you see how far this thing is going? You see that? That's a very good move if we bounce from there now. Tight stop loss, good move. You see, basically that's why I am entering these trades here. That's why I'm entering, and I'm still holding onto my trades anyway. So thank you so much. I hope this makes sense.
Miss Miles so much, lots. Yeah, I also missed Miles. Miles couldn't take Savannah anymore and smoked it. Hey, Chad. Savannah. Hey, Savannah Manana.
He doesn't have a stop.
That man doesn't try to stop, Chad.
Who is saying I don't have a stop loss? Where's the NASDAQ stop? Seriously, you don't know me now.
There's
You
no
don't
such
know me,
thing.
You must try to put your stop where you want to be stopped.
Yeah, you decide. If you feel like no, it's too much, I'm going to close. You can close, but this is a very clean trade for me, guys. I mean, this thing has not really gone further, like too much. It's just a drop below my key zone, activated yesterday's trade, and then that's it. Well, an illegal move that will be like, hey, now we can't hold it, is when this market breaks this level, coming down all the way. That's a clean range. I hope this makes sense. So a bounce there should happen, and then we go up. Then we may come back later. You understand? I hope this makes sense. So you can see that here, this is a clean range, this one. For me, even me now, I wouldn't be able to hold a trade all the way to the PRV of the 9th. And then, for me, that would be too much.
Where's my screen now?
Okay, so I think I pressed the wrong button here.
Okay,
Let me, yeah. So,
there we go.
for me, if I'm to show you something here, I can't afford to keep holding anymore. Oh, sorry. Why is this thing doing this to me now? If we break where the market is sitting there, coming all the way here, it's a clean range, right? It will be coming to this PRV of the 9th. That's a clean range. I can't afford to hold beyond this. And then, looking at this PRV, it's actually going to be activating a sell and targeting this TP here. It was abandoned on the 9th. It was never attended to. So price may want to come, activate the sell, hit the target here, which is 21.37. So for me, the best area of interest that I would say at this point of time, I am stopping this trade of my buys. It will be a breakout in here and closing inside this range. But if we don't close inside this range at all, I'm still going to be holding onto my buy, because one, we can come in here and then flip inside. I hope this makes sense.
Gonna be interesting. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I'll let you know afterwards.
I don't think it should though.
Chad,
It's not original.
what did you think about the new playlist? Chad, we're gonna do one more giveaway here for you guys. One more giveaway. And then Miles is gonna give away 5 accounts when he restarts his streams. So you guys better be there.
Yeah, buddy.
And he will still be doing his weekly giveaways.
Place available. No thanks. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
But now, when are you doing course giveaways? No, not now. But I'm a giver. But if you do something that is good, you receive.
Brian.
I see you in the spotlight. You stick around. I give like a good comment. Like, you see, if someone was throwing tears today for Miles, I was going to give them a. Hey, you are not doing anything. You see, if somebody was, you know what people were supposed to do. I always see people donating some money here. Somebody was supposed to say 500 now on the thing. You see, that's doing good. Immediately you do good. 500, I'll be like, okay, so you support, you love Miles too much. Then I'll give you a course. You know, that kind of a thing. But now, giving you because I gave you, it's not gonna be a good. I need to benefit something.
Hey, there we go, Chad. Hey. Okay, Chad, so that extra 5K that was sent to me, how to be eligible, make sure that you quickly like the stream, make sure that you are subscribed, and you will be in the hunt. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes now. Make sure that you are eligible. All right. I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. Make sure, drop a W in the chat. What's the channel, Miles? It's pinned there, my brother. Check the pinned message. And there, Rixie dropped it for you guys.
Yo, Rex is quick, eh?
Yeah, Rix is a
That was very quick.
machine. We're going to do that giveaway shortly. I just want to make sure everyone's got a chance. No Kalulu, no Kulala.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Chad in 3, 2, 1. Keenan Boyson, please report to the front desk. Keenan Boyson, you are the winner, my brother. Where's a pen?
Yeah, can use a Koki.
Oh, Koki. There we go. Keenan Boyson, my brother, do you know the process how to get your account, my brother?
There's it.
I'm here. Do you know the process? Please take a screenshot of your YouTube profile. Please email support@vaultfunder.trade and you will receive your account, and then all the other winners, all other 17 of you, please make sure to pop me. I can see you, yeah, my brother. Please pop me a DM on Insta, and we're going to get those accounts to you, Chad. But it has been a phenomenal session. I don't know what you guys want more. You caught the gold sells, you caught the gold buys, you currently in NASDAQ. Yo, Bonang just looks like he's getting younger every week. I don't know. I don't know, Chad. This man is just getting younger. But yeah, Chad, it was a very, very solid session. I'm going to let Miles end for us. So, Bonang, any closing remarks here, my brother?
Closing remarks for now. It's very simple. Please make sure you go and subscribe to Miles' channel. Milian is called what? Can you mention the name?
Millennial FX.
Yeah. No, you know the tongue is already chopped on my side. So go and subscribe there. That's basically what I can say. Other than that, Miles, please take care of yourself, my brother. Continue hitting those 10 pips. And the last thing is, don't trade against the 2Gs. Thank you so much.
Against.
Miles, any?
From my end, boys, it's been an awesome 7 months. Every single month we came out on top, never dropping beneath 80% win rate. Last month was actually our highest at 94%, so it was absolutely brilliant. So I just want to thank you guys for obviously watching and tuning in every single day. It's been lit, it's been awesome, and I've had a great time. I'll miss you all, but I'll be around. Cheers, boys.
Chad, you're from my side. Miles knows where I sit. Got a lot of respect for Miles. Love him as a brother. I asked him to come on board last year to come and help me, and he did. Or help, not just help me, but help the channel. And I think he really held himself well. And Miles, just from our side, I really hope that there was value for you, not just in terms of trading business, but just in terms of getting some friends in the industry, and that fulfillment, knowing that you've got guys that have your back, and that's the big thing for us. Miles knows 100% we've got his back, and we know he's got ours. So, Chad, with that being said, this is a stream, baby. We will see you guys 3 p.m. Go smash that subscribe button. It is pinned up there, Millennial FX. Let's support Miles on this next journey. And with that being said, peace and love. Bonang, thanks so much, my brother.
Salute.
Chad.
Peace
Cheers,
and love,
Bonang.
baby.
Keep well, brother.
Cheers.
Thank you. You too, sir.
W don't know their Caleb. Shot for that.
Caleb, thanks so much, my brother.
People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
You make me dance, bring me up, bring me down. Play it sweet, make me move like this.
set me free. Don't be so shy, play with me. My dirty boy, can't you see that you belong next to me? Hey, sexy boy, set me free. Don't be so shy, play with me. My dirty boy, can't you see? Set me free, don't be so shy, play with me. My dirty boy, can't you see that you belong next to me? Hey, sexy boy, set me free, don't be so shy, play with me. My dirty boy, can't you see? You are the one I need. Make me dance, bring me up, bring me down. Make me dance, bring me up, bring me down. Play it sweet, make me move like a freak. It's just like so big. I could stick around and get along with you. Hello, oh, oh, oh. It doesn't really mean that I'm into you. Hello, oh, oh, oh. You're alright, but I'm here, darling, to enjoy the party. Don't get too excited, cause that's all you get from me. Yeah, I think you're cute.